Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't put out too many videos lately, but I've been doing some, reviews and, a little digging for something, different. So today I wanted to talk to you about this new ICO I've come across called SOFIN. It's also a peer-to-peer lending platform. And, before I get into anything, I want to just let you guys know and advise you that I am not a financial advisor, nor do I want to be, but I do like letting you guys know what I've invested in, and I don't mind taking you on my journey. Also, if you do find something on my channel that you decide to invest in, or on my website, or on my, I think it's Telegram, make sure you do your own research. Make sure you listen to other YouTubers. Make sure you go over it extensively, especially if it's a hype program. That's why we always say never invest money you're not, not willing to lose or you can't afford to lose. So with that being said, let's get into it. So because there's been a lot going on with a lot of the shadier hype programs, let's just say like Electra, and then we have Confido, then we had the little situation with Poly AI and how they locked up people's tokens after the ICO ended and decided to force people in at loans at $3 while the token hit the exchanges for $30 a token. Yeah, that shit, it was just a mess. You have a lot of situations right now where you have these hype programs. It's like you have to get me before I get you. So these guys are getting the bitcoins before people are able to cash out. It's just like it's a whole fucking mess. It's just a mess. So I decided to, just go into one of the more traditional ICOs. And, I started to find a lot of those traditional ICOs are starting to offer lending. And I found one and I decided to jump in, to give it a little test, to see if I can actually invest in it without an issue. I also learned how to use, what is it, MetaMask and Ether Delta as well. You know, um, yeah, and it's called SOFIN. So let's get into SOFIN a little bit. So right now, SOFIN is running at 50 cents. Well, it says it's running at 50 cents, but it's actually 55 cents, and then maybe a little bit more. And we're in the pre-ICO stage for another 12 days. So SOFIN is basically, let's get into this. Let's dig right into it. So it's international fiat platform for peer-to-peer loans based on a blockchain, which is what most of them say. So this is how much they've collected so far. These are their documents, their white paper, presentation, one paper, general terms. These guys also offer bonuses because they are associated with Kick ICO or Kick Coin. They're associated with these guys. So their TGE is also running on Kick ICO. You can actually look them up. I'll provide a link at the bottom. Additional Kick coin bonus for every transaction via kickico.com. So I'm assuming if you transact through there, you'll actually get a cute little bonus. So what these guys are offering, this is something that we definitely want. We want transparency. We want legal. We want, somebody that we can, count on. And we want passive income. This is what we want. So legal purity. So loans in fiat currency are strictly in the legal field of each country where we work. Global. Our token will remove international barriers to currency conversion. Technology. We make the financial resources more accessible and transparent. All platform operations are stored in the blockchain. We all know that. So these guys have a few videos we can go over, but we're not going to go over them right now because they're quite long. And like I said, they're very transparent where you can actually see the people who run SOFIN, International Fiat Peer-to-Peer. They have quite a few videos on Google. There's quite a bit you guys can go over. So how does it work? So let's see. So you give €1,000 at 10% annual bonus. Give 500 at 12% annual, and you want 30,000, I guess that's rubles, RUB at 13% annual, blah, 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 1,000% annual at 12%. Okay, so these are the people who on the left that are giving up the money, and these are the people on the right who actually want the loans. And SOFIN takes 9% of the loan amount and transparently without a hidden fee. So that's how that goes and that works, I'm assuming annually. So the solution is selecting the best terms of a loan. So creating a legal package and getting money online from any device. So I'm going to assume this is what they're setup is going to look like. This looks pretty cool. So don't mind me, I didn't really go into this a lot before I purchased. I kind of sort of wanted to test it out first, and then while I was online with you guys, I wanted to actually dig into it a little bit more. So right now, like I stated, I brought in the pre-ICO stage, and the tokens are actually 55 cents. Their next stage are going to be 80 cents. Their third stage, the main stage, is $1, and then their bonus stage is $2. So it would actually be pretty good to get in right now if you wanted to grab some of these at the 55 cent rate. And before, this actually ended November 30th. The day that I found this is when it ended, but I'm assuming, like most ICOs, when they don't meet their quota, they'll extend it. So these guys actually extended it because they didn't really have that much advertisement. And if you look online, you really won't see too much about these guys. They need to be pushed out there. And from the looks of it, once we go through it a little bit more, it's actually, this is something long term that I can see myself staying in for a while. I've already got the tokens. I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to log into my my dashboard. And I'm going to let you guys know how that works. So during the pre-ICO stage, pre-SOFINs will be implemented at and exchange at the TGE from one to one on the main tokens. They will continue to participate in the P2P system and to bargain on exchanges. So wait a minute. So during the pre-ICO stage, pre-SOFINs will be implemented and exchange at the TGE from one-to-one stage on the main tokens. They will continue to participate in the peer-to-peer system and bargain on the exchanges. So I'm assuming, is this actually something you can dig into right now? So token distribution. So 4,500,000 will be spent on the team, escrow, advisors, key staff, and without the right to sell in the next year. So these tokens will be blocked for 12 months, kind of sort of like Binary Coin did with, in their private sale, where they sold a lot of tokens and then they blocked the first batch for 12 months. And the second batch, 4,500,000, will be transferred to the company account to pay for bounty and form the guaranteed fund. And 81 million coins, public sale funds, will be used to develop and launch the platform. Okay. So what happens to the token after the TGE? After the TGE, loan issuance. Give up 100% of the SOFIN loan. Give up to 100% of the SOFIN loan in the future and other cryptocurrencies. Get income. Each time you get the loan back, you can choose to get income in fiat currency or SOFIN. Exchange trading. We support currency and will regularly buy a part of the tokens from the marketplace. So these guys will be on the exchanges buying the tokens back, which is cool, to help keep the price stable. You remove some off of the market, that's to help price stability. So the fee payment. When getting a loan, the platform fee is up to 9% is held in the SOFIN token. Okay, so the token price, wow. All issued tokens not sold on TGE in, let's say, 81 million can be brought through a smart contract at a price of $20. Wow, so these guys already have a projected price of $20 per token that's not sold in the ICO. Wow, that's interesting. They're like, So tokens are brought in the market to pay the fee for every loan, and 1% of the loan amount is burnt in tokens. That is why we expect stable rate growth. So right now, I brought my tokens right here, and I have to go buy me. I can throw another $100 in there and get me some more tokens. I can definitely see that. So we're right here at the pre token sale. And then you have the bonus, and then you have the main, and then you have the regular. I guess you have that bonus sale that's at the end. So right here, the pre-TGE bonus, that's around 80 cents. So right now, I guess it's to get in as early as possible, because we only have a few days left to get into this pre-ICO. And as they stated, a lot of those tokens will be burned. So here's the team. So you have Andrei Tekov, Trofim Zhirkostrov, Nikita Lushpanov, and I'm really bad with these names, so please excuse me. I'm trying to do my best. Vitaly Slobodin, Anton Krutchko. Okay, what do these guys do? So project manager, chief executive officer, CEO, professional financier with 17 years of experience. Led the units of leading banks, Bank Center, It's a lot going on. And you have Trofim, more than 10 years of experience in creating software products, founder CEO of Elon Soft, 2 DF Tracker, and Rostov on Don. Let's see, this is pretty interesting. See, I didn't really go over a lot of this right here. This is a lot of information. I'm definitely going to get into this more, but I did watch all of their videos. That's how I know that they're pretty long. And these are the guys in the videos, and they are pretty interesting. They explain it a lot better in the videos, a lot better than I can. I'm just here letting you know about the ICO and what's going on. We have David Drake, Konstantin Ivanov, Alexiv Telnov. I need to learn how to pronounce these. I need to speak Russian or learn how to speak Russian. So they're partners with Elon, Law and Trust International, TradingView, Verum, I'm not sure what that is, and LDJ Capital. So the news. So the SOFIN platform is symboled soft cap at 100,000. We remind you about the SOFIN Bounty campaign, and SOFIN was presented at the Forum of Innovations and Technologies Bazaar in Moscow. Let's see about that. See if we can get nosy and see what's going on. Okay. So on November 18th in Moscow, there took place a Forum of Innovations and Technologies where SOFIN acted as the official partner. This action took place in recently opened Center of Competences, a blockchain of NUST, MISS, and VEB. I don't really understand that talk. So the Bazaar Production Company acted as the organizer of the forum in the run-up to the Bazaar Tech Convention 2018 festival. On an action, several parallel sessions were held with participation of authoritative speakers and experts. Participants have discussed various aspects of blockchain technologies and its application in spheres of public life. From the potential of use of technology, only business and public administration before creation of full-fledged ecosystems and their prospects. The exhibition of projects has in parallel taken place, which came on ICO, and also a pitching before experts of the financial level. Projects managers of SOFIN has submitted the ICO project to participants of the forum, have communicated to representatives of other prospective startups and speakers. So these are the guys here. Andro Tekrov holds the SOFIN project presentation. So this is the guy we were just looking at over there. He's actually holding a presentation on how this works. This is pretty good. Yeah, these guys have been working on this for a long time. You'll find it in their white paper as well. This is the other guy, the project presentation. These guys are about their business. Oh, and this is Universal. Oh, cool, because I'm invested in this as well. I have a link at the bottom if you guys want to grab some free tokens. So definitely. I didn't even pay this any attention before. Okay. The forum accepted hundreds of participants, the top officials of government institutions, the international experts, analysts and investors, owners and heads of the companies, developers and representatives of science. The action was covered by large profile business media. The International Festival of Innovations and Technologies Bazaar Tech Convention 2018 will take place in Sochi from April 12th to April 16th. On it will take place the largest hackathon in Europe, in which will participate more than 1,000 developers. Feel free to ask any questions to SOFIN Telegram team. Yeah, well, I'm in their Telegram, so we already know that's going to be cool. So I'm going to go in there, ask them a whole lot of questions, be annoying, So what else do these guys have going on? So loans to improve the quality of life, for education, for shopping, for a car, for medical services, for mortgages, and for businesses. So their roadmap. Yeah, these guys have been at it since 2010. Creation of the structure that allows entrepreneurs to obtain the necessary funding through the funds shortly in 3 years. The amount of bail was 51 million. That's cool. So opening the network of microplan points where the verification of the borrower, private individual, the legal basis, and highly profitable financial model were obtained. The business was successfully sold. I don't know what's wrong with me talking today. So opening the network of microloan points where the verification of the borrower, private individual, the legal basis, and the highly profitable financial model were obtained. The business was successfully sold. Wow. So Verum Law Firm. Let's see if we can fast forward. So as you can see, these guys have been at it for a while. We're not going to go all the way over this. So since 2014 and to the present day, a successful experience of connecting people who have money and legal persons who need credit. The interest rate allows each party to earn. To date, there have been no returns. Currently, the loan portfolio exceeds 1.5 million. Peer-to-peer platform concept, let's get into this. The idea of creating marketplace financial resources on a single window system where individuals and companies can get loans from any people, MFOs, banks, with a minimum and transparent rate in auction mode. Then you have the launch of the MFO Loan Club, building a loan and verification system for borrowers online. Club, you know what that says, .ru. Development of scoring software, integration with credit history systems, and online processing, gaining experience of attracting borrowers to on the internet. In this project, we've worked out all the important elements of future P2P platform, and there are 14 people working in the company. So pre-TGE, fundraising on completing the platform, the SOFIN token output on TGE, the white paper and business model adjustment based on feedback from participants and crypto community. So December 11th. Okay, so we are right here. We're going to be, because, okay, so around, let's see, the 6th, these guys were supposed to be doing the pre-ICO, what we're in right now. And that, from my understanding, is when I looked at it before, they were going to end on the 30th. But they extended it, and they are apparently going to extend it to the 11th. To the 11th of December, because it wasn't supposed to be that long. And I think it's because it's so much hype around the other lending platforms. These guys need to get out here. So the token output on exchanges is going to be in Q1 of 2018. What's going on? Let's see. The SOFIN token public offering on the cryptocurrency exchanges for free bidding. Implementation of the token support strategy increased it to $20. The direct correlation between the rate growth and repayment of loans on the platform is achieved through the return of the SOFIN tokens for the transaction bonus payments laid down on the platform. See, doesn't this make you want to just go buy some of these tokens, right? Let's see. These guys are doing good so far. Let's see. Launch of the platform in Russia and the guaranteed fund option. Come on, what is? Okay, the first issue of loans through the SOFIN platform from the MFO partners, early followers, and our own funds. Once the guarantee fund has been launched and the risk payment has been reduced, it is planned to attract a large number of creditors. Launch the platform into CIS countries. Okay, issuing loans in Russia-speaking countries, starting with Georgia and Kazakhstan. And the next step in Ukraine and Belarus. In each country where we will issue loans, a local office will be open to interact with the verification, scoring, and credit history systems for the country. 100% legal purity, which is a distinctive feature of our platform, will be provided. In the same way, local partners in every country are planned for loans. The target of 2018, $1 million. So the launch of the one currency per quarter is great promise, and growth market for P2P lending are concentrated in all regions, Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The first countries outside the CIS in which we start lending will be Myanmar and Cambodia. This looks pretty interesting. So what else do we have going on down here? Participation in the growing process, in the growing project. Growing market, P2P lending, 2020 according to Morgan Stanley. Is that 300? That's 300 billion. Maybe I think they added some extra zeros, because there is no way. That's just too much money. The practical mechanisms for the scoring and verification of borrowers and the attraction of funds to issue loans. Close attention to legal aspects, legal biases, basis for all business processes. Guarantee fund, guarantees on loans, a guarantee of return 100% thanks to the SOFIN token. A credit history based on blocking is safe from forgery, transparency of the system for third-party audit. An experienced team closing all necessary competencies, more than 40 professionals to successfully start the project. So these guys, you can subscribe to them on Facebook. I'm just like going on. These guys have a lot going on. So go ahead over here to their Facebook page. Let's see what they have going on before we end this video, because I don't want to keep you guys too long. But I will provide a link down at the bottom if you guys wanted to register, take a look at the website. You can also, once you register, it's free. You can look at the back office as well. That way you can, oh, as a matter of fact, let's go over to the back office because I wanted to let you guys know, show you guys how it was set up real fast. So hold on, I'm going to sign in. Okay, so I'm in the back office and these guys, it's better, and I'm going to let you know now, it's better to do it with Ethereum. Because this is an Ethereum-based token, so it's better to do it with Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Because if you do it with Bitcoin, there's a possibility you might have some issues because it's an Ethereum-based token, and what you do is you send the Bitcoins to them, and then you contact them, and it's like a bunch of mess. So I don't really like doing stuff like that. So this is what I did. I put my Ethereum, my MetaMask wallet here, and I copy the address here, and I go into my MetaMask. And you can see the tokens. Let's see if we can. Okay, I got 72 the tokens. I got some BTE here too. I need to put on the exchange and get rid of. So I have 72 of these, and I actually pay for it from Ether Delta. I sent some Ethereum from my Exodus wallet over there, pay for them, and they're sent out immediately. They don't waste any time. The gas is included and everything, and it tells you your balance at the bottom. So what it does is it takes you to ETHplorer, and it lets you know the amount of tokens that you have, bit serial tokens. This is going over here to the wallet address. So yeah, that's basically it. You can check out their social media, their Facebook page. They have 187 likes, 195 people following them. I'm actually going to follow them because these guys need the promotion, and I think that this is a great opportunity for us to get in on, because I definitely think this is one of those tokens that should be in our portfolio. Not only that, we always talk about diversity. This is diversity at its best. It's Russian, it's different, and it's way more transparent than a lot of the other ones. So until the next time, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want to talk about. I have a lot going on, and stay tuned for my next video. So I'll talk to you guys later, and stay connected and stay safe.